do that.
Let's talk about
legacy.
a serious topic. Playboy releases October covering featuring a man.
Go ahead,
Let me
Adam.
say that
Pull it
one
up,
more
Kai.
time. October's issue of Playboy is a man. 2020 digital cover feature Bretman Rock, a 23-year-old male social media influencer originally from the Philippines. It's Bretman. The company said on Twitter when they unveiled the October cover Friday, attached to the post was a short video of Bretman dressed in a woman's lingerie and heels with a bow tie and bunny ears, completing the look. Rock rose to fame as an influencer on YouTube and Vine, later releasing his own line of makeup to go along with the makeup tutorial videos he often posts. Rock's appearance on the Playboy cover will not be the first time he has appeared on a magazine cover, having previously been seen on the cover of Gay Times in 2019. So why Playboy over Playgirl? I want to get your insight. I think you have the best insight
Have
for this.
Have you ever seen him do his social media?
I've seen him on different videos.
He is
yes.
legit hilarious. So before I get into why I think this is definitely very wrong and not cool at all, man, he's hilarious. And my ex-girlfriend used to love him and watch his stuff. But this is where Playboy's at now. This is how tarnished their brand is. This is how irrelevant they are, that they're looking for something to get them out of the dumpster fire that Playboy is now. They had... I don't know. We've talked about on the podcast what you could buy Playboy brand for and turn it around and turn it into something freaking awesome. But this is where they're going now. They're taking the gay dude, putting him in heels, and throwing him on the cover. Not Playgirl. Playboy. Hugh would be turning in his grave right now. And on someone who has partied in the Playboy Mansion a few times, there's a lot of better stuff out there to pick from than the Bretman. I'm just letting you know.
I wonder what the girls think. Seriously, because it is a competition, right? As a model,
Yeah.
you know.
They took their job.
Pretty much.
You're supposed to be a feminist, supporting women, empowerment, jobs.
But you know,
It's
my
ridiculous.
first reaction is, why not play girl?
Yeah, you know what? You said that first.
Yeah.
I asked the question, but you brought that up yesterday when he said, why not Playgirl over Playboy?
But then also, is it selling? You know, is there numbers that support? You know what I mean? Like,
Is it a magazine?
Would we be talking about it?
Kai,
if it was
pull up
Playgirl?
what I'm just emailing.
Would we be talking about it? Look,
this
it
is
worked.
true. No, it worked.
I couldn't care less, man. Is this still more than anything else? Is this still shocking to us? Like, is it? I'll be honest. When I saw Mrs. Nevada, I was shocked. I was like, that's. And then I thought, like, wow, you know, I felt bad for biological women because I'm like, man, this is a miracle of surgery.
Right.
Who's Mrs. Nevada? What was that?
Mrs. Nevada is a transgender woman now who won Mrs. Nevada. You know, very beautiful and all that. But I mean, like, that was shocking in who it was, right? Whereas this Playboy thing to me is just it's a publicity stunt. It's a gimmick. Yeah, that's yep. It's Mrs. Nevada. So yeah, that to me, like,
Vegas, baby.
yeah, if that was on now, if that was on if she was on the cover of Playboy, would that even raise an eyebrow? Would we talk about it? You know, like I'm. So is it a good thing that I'm so desensitized?
But
to
is
this
that
stuff?
where
I'm
we're
like,
at in
this is a big
society?
nothing burger?
But I guess
So
that's
here's-
where we're at in society. I mean, we're just like, okay, so whatever is just going to be clickbait and something that we can just talk about. It doesn't matter what it is then, huh?
I got stats here. Here's a
don't
Playboy
bother
magazine.
me.
I'm purely looking at business. Demos. This is the Playboy magazine's demographics. If you can flip it so the audience can see it, David. So male, 83%. Female, 17.3%. Okay, fine. Age, 18 to 24, a quarter. 25 to 34, another quarter. 35 to 44, 21. 45 to 54, 15.5%. So say 18 to 54 is the majority of their market. 9.7% above 55 watch Playboy. Okay, look at Playboy. Household income, 16% make six figures. That's pretty solid, by the way. People with money subscribe to Playboy. Marital status, 40% are married, 45% are single, and you got the rest. Full-time, professional management, students that subscribe to the content. So now, if this is a publicity stunt for getting people to talk about it, am I going to go buy it if I'm getting publicity on this? I'm probably not going to buy it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if this kind of publicity gets me to buy it. If it's to attract a new audience, okay, cool. Yes, you're doing it if you are trying to attract a new audience. But that new audience isn't as big of an audience as people think. It's less than 1% that you're looking at it as an audience. Yeah. So if you, Jerry Springer years ago was doing his Jerry, and one day he says, I'm smarter than this. I know politics. I used to be a mayor of Cincinnati before I cut that check to that lady, but I'm a mayor. I know politics. I should have my own show. And he started talking about serious issues in his morning show. His numbers plummeted. You know what they realized? Who are your viewers?
Yeah.
Is mothers and wives that are staying home that just want to be entertained for the time that you got. What are you doing talking about serious issues? That's the last thing they want to hear you talk about, and you lost your audience. So we're going to find out if in the next 6, 12, 18 months, if Playboy files for another bankruptcy again, they totally disrespected their audience. But if this thing takes off, listen, maybe they were targeting an audience that we were not paying attention to.
It reeks of desperation. It does reek of desperation, for sure.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
This seems like it's a publicity stunt, but nobody, like, by the way, when you were reading the stats, they're just like everyday American. You know, 30-year-old guy makes $60,000 a year. You know, maybe he's married, maybe he's not. Just wants to see a hot chick, see some titties.
Yeah.
All good. Have a beer, see some titties. All good. Now I got to see this.
7 o'clock Adam is by far and away my favorite Adam.
This is bullshit.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.